What is up, THL? Welcome back to yet another episode of Saturday Schoolstone. Unfortunately, Lotus Knight, the usual host/stream op, was not able to make it to it this weekend, but
Yep.
he
So
found some substitutes.
found some bum of a stream operator guy.
And
So
some bum of a caster as
yeah,
well.
yeah. It's all good. So
Yeah.
we have who do we have up on tap here, real quick, there, Ted?
Yeah, so first we're going to lead off with a Pro Series match of Rebobson for FTL versus Nerdstrom for Tap Last. Following that will be a Legacy Series Gold Conference match of Itachi representing 4th and Inches versus Liquidox of the Wet Woman.
Wet woman. So there you go.
Yeah.
So we got a quick rundown. Both players are ready to go, and since it's Pro Series, it's Conquest type format. They put their bands in, so we already know Rebobson has banned Nerdstrom's Hunter, and Nerdstrom has banned Rebobson's Druid.
Yeah.
So, don't really have too much time to go over the list right yet, because Rebobson's got to trying to make sure he gets to his appointment as quick as he can. So,
Yeah.
I'm going to let both players know that they can start. And, yeah. But if you want to take over, you want to look at the deck list, you can
Yeah.
evaluate there.
Yeah, I'll run through real fast. We have Rebobson. His remaining 3 classes will be... What is that? That will be... hold on a second. I believe it's Rogue Warrior and Warlock.
Yep.
For Rebobson's, yep. No, sorry, that's Nerdstrom. Nerdstrom's remaining 3 will be Rogue Warrior and Warlock, with Rebobson's being Mage, Hunter, and Warrior. Just running down the list really quick, they all seem pretty standard. Rebobson's looks just like a normal Highlander Mage, normal Highlander Hunter, and Galakron Warrior versus Nerdstrom, pretty just standard Galakron Rogue, Galakron Warrior, and looks like just the more controlly Galakron Warlock.
Galacronis.
Yeah, a lot of it today.
Okay, so now we're just waiting for those gentlemen to get into it. So they haven't challenged each other yet, so I guess we're going a little bit too fast. Just wait for them to kick in.
Yeah, but just a reminder for those of you who don't know, Pro Series does use the Conquest format, where you're trying to get a win with every one of your decks, pretty much. And then, of course, as soon as you win with the deck, it is out of the match.
You cannot use that class anymore.
No.
Okay.
Kind of amazing. What, 4 out of these 6 decks have Galakron in them?
Yeah, I didn't have enough time to kind of evaluate and dig deep into the nuts and bolts of each player's deck. So
yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing too much out of the ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
Too much. One thing I do notice is double bad luck Albatross in the Galakron Warlock. I don't know how standard that is, but that seems a little funky to me.
Mm-hmm. Is my Hearthstone acting up?
I don't know.
They're still both hanging in menu, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, at least Nerdstrom isn't waiting for Rebob to have me back.
Gotcha.
But he might be just AFK for a minute. Yeah.
Any other things that you can pick off real quick from what you observe?
Run through them, and yeah, nothing really just seems out of place. It looks like 2, standard lineups.
Okay, Rebobson said he's just adding you now, so.
All right, sweet. Yeah, he just did. Yeah, it does look like the dragon variant of Highlander Hunter, where you're running the Stormhammer and a few dragons versus the Eagle Hornbow and the secret cards. But that does seem to be the more popular version these days.
All right. Hurry up and wait.
Yeah. Well, it looks like they're preparing to battle, so we
Yeah,
should be
so
getting
we
to
should
it.
be getting there shortly. So,
Yeah.
sorry if we appear rushed. We were just trying to. At first, we had this match at 4 o'clock. That's what was listed, but it was actually 3. So we got Itachi and Liquid Ox at 4 p.m. Eastern. So, first person we're viewing is Nerdstrom, and Rebobson will be on top.
All right. Sounds good.
Ayen versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
None can escape my fury.
Yeah, overall for this matchup, it's FTL, the team Rebobson is representing the 7-4 lead, with Liquid Ox sweeping Valdus. So it looks like Rebobson's going to look to kind of extend their lead. Also, these teams currently are sitting in 2nd and 4th place, respectively, with FTL being on top. So it's, again, 4-team playoffs. We're getting close to the end of the season. It's, every point matters.
Every single point is going to count up in here. So
Yeah. Though I believe the Pro Series does have a few more weeks than the Legacy and Hero, just because they have a few more teams. Well, it looks like we are in battle.
Armor made to fit.
Looks like Rebobson's going to lead off with the Galacron Warrior versus Nerdstrom with the Rogue. So yeah, looking at the hands here, pretty... Nerdstrom could make a decent size Edwin pretty soon here. If he would just, he could even play the cat and praise Galacron it, and then next turn coin Lackey and Edwin to make a 6/6. I'm gonna choose just the dagger instead. Could make it a bit bigger in a few turns. Rebobson, very good early game here.
yep, he's got
Speak to me.
the ritual axe. I guess it is chopper. Sorry.
Yeah.
Not much of a choice other than probably doing this. Maybe Seal of Fate on your boy there.
Yeah, that seems to be probably the only play he really had there.
Yeah.
But only in next turn he could go rush Lackey, praise it, coin out the Lackey that comes from the praise, or no, that's one too many mana. But play the Lackey, praise, coin Edwin for an 8/8.
Pain, speak to me.
And the Warrior doesn't really have too many good ways to answer that. Or you could even do it with a Ferrocat instead. Either or works. Looks like he's thinking about it.
Gold Ferrocat.
Yeah. That's some pretty good golden value because you get another golden card off of it.
Yeah.
And then it's a golden reborn, so the reborn of the golden card is also golden. That's 3 for 1 right there.
Best value.
Talk about getting your money's worth. There are very few golden cards that get you 3 for 1. Looks like he's gonna go for it here.
So the Mermy comes out of that.
Yeah.
And
And then I wonder if the Acolyte.
Big Edwin coming down.
The prodigy shall
It-
come.
Basically a mountain giant.
Job done.
So Rebobson.
Double town fire. find Devoted Maniac not exactly what he was looking for.
No.
So I don't think he's invoked twice, so that the Scion would not be unlocked yet. In fact, I do believe that's only his first invoke there, so even
It
if
is.
he would,
Yep.
yes, so even if he would Town Cry, the Scion still wouldn't be unlocked.
Still staring at a 8/7
Yeah, that's not very ideal if you ask me.
with a Shield of Galakron coming up, so to protect maybe Edwin.
Think.
Yeah, probably do that. You're probably bumping your weapon into the 1/1 just so you know. Take it off the board.
Nerdstrom should go face here, or just to get rid of any potential shield slams, which I didn't see that they're in the deck list at all.
Yeah, yeah. I mean most Galakron warriors don't run Shield Slam because very rare you're getting up to this point where you have this much armor.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
This deck. This is a little bit of an anomaly. Bob, however, is gonna just decide to kill the armor smith, keep it from continuing to generate armor, which I think is smart.
Yeah.
Or sorry, that's Nerdstrom, not Rebob.
Yeah. We knew what you meant.
Yeah. Rebobson here, few options. He could. Looks like, yeah, gonna wait off the Town Crier. Chopper, and looks like he was hovering Bob anyway. Yep. Back to Nerdstrom. I wonder if he.
From nothing.
Ethereal.
Well, Fan and Eyes would be okay,
Yeah.
but
Probably not using it here.
No.
But seems kind of bad here, but
Yeah.
definitely could.
that would be bad.
Or maybe even Deadly Poison to make a weapon to kill the 2/3.
Think.
That could be a thing.
Because Daring Escape seems like it's a bad card right now.
Yeah. To be fair, I think there's a lot of times when Daring Escape is a bad card.
Unless you get bunnies. You're doing the bunny thing, then it's a different story. But he went with your plan of the Deadly Poison,
Yeah.
and looks like he's going to weapon up, maybe.
Quickly.
Ooh, Goblin.
Double time and double pay.
Looks like he'll probably just weapon
Yeah.
Deadly Poison. Allows him to trade. Clear everything except the bomb.
Yep.
And then, yeah, that's... He's not messing around anymore. He's realized where the place is.
Yep.
However,
Makes sense.
the Scion is on turn finally for Rebob.
Brody, go get him!
As he trades. He's gonna use the weapon to kill off the 1/1.
Fresh board. Now, is Flick a good one to use for the Scion? Because that's really one.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, and I think this is probably a pretty good target for it.
Yeah.
That just separates it.
Not worried from too much. You get rid of this.
Yeah. If you're Rebob here, your hand's kind of awkward mana-wise.
Yeah. It's pretty lumpy, so.
Yeah.
You could do. Well, Galakron right now, like, invoking Galakron right now seems bad, but. Well, maybe not.
Oh, yeah, just
There you
kinda...
go. Awaken.
That was a nice bomb hit.
Yeah.
I will act as your
And he's-
scape dragon.
This is a lot of damage he's pushing.
Yep. 6 to the face with Leroy in hand.
It just has lethal next turn. And I don't think Nerdstrom's going to be able to do anything about that. He's going to be some sort of lackey here. I don't even know what would do the job. The only thing he could get is like random 2-drop into a taunt. He's not going to get that, however, and Leroy's just going to...
Yep. Leroy's going to come down and. Yep.
Yeah, played.
Dominant.
Yeah. It looks like looked like for a minute there he was gonna fall behind, but he just, got the board back enough, kept putting up pressure, and
As soon as that Scion came online, it was he had enough armor to kind of absorb the 2 hits. So
yeah. He did a good job of just, being able to avoid or like tank the
Can escape my fury.
Edwin for long enough until he could clear it.
So we're into Rogue again versus Mage.
Yeah, so Nerdstrom once again playing the Rogue. Rebobson with the Mage. Pretty bad hand for Rebobson here. I'm assuming most of this is getting sent back. The only thing I think you debate keeping is a Mana Saber.
Mana Saber's starting to float into every deck nowadays.
Yeah, it is.
Hunter, Mage. Trying to think of the other ones that are in there. Druid.
Yeah, Druid. Bobson bit better getting that Ray of Frost, just something for him to do a little bit earlier.
Yeah. And he got the Kartut too, just in case he's.
Yeah. Oh,
good.
That's a pretty good card. If I really say so myself.
It's almost like maybe a keep, automatic keep. Who knows?
Your wish is my suggestion.
He's gonna play it.
Yeah. Yep. Wild growth next. We've talked about this several times before. Is it just trying to wrap my stupid brain around why wild growth outside of being ahead on mana?
Yeah, I mean, well, it's really good for this mage deck because it's just such a heavy deck in general.
Right. Yep.
And that you're getting to all your big stuff a turn sooner. Other than that, I mean, like, it depends on the matchup. I guess, like, a lot of times, like, Animal Companion's better if you're a more aggressive deck.
I
like really, it comes down to if you're a more, like, aggressive deck, you're wanting the Animal Companion, but most of, like, slower decks, you're wanting the,
Wild growth. Yeah.
yeah. But then there's other factors, too. Like, if it's a, if you're playing a Face Hunter or something, you don't want to spend 3 mana to Wild Growth.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like you're just gonna die. It's gonna just end up Mana Sabering and passing. Interesting he decided to go for that instead of the Twilight trade. I guess one thing he might be considering is that he can hit with a Mana Saber, coin Pilgrim next turn.
There's gonna be a big smack to the teeth, right, with the 6/4.
Yeah. But Rebobson may find a way to answer it next turn if he, like I said, he could get the Pilgrim next turn, so he might find an answer from that.
Yeah, do you do the Maniac? Devoted Maniac?
think.
Yeah, I think I like it. It's just,
Somebody else on board, plus it's 4 mana, and if the more 1 mana cards you get in, the better, I guess, if you're...
exactly, yeah. And it's not like you really have, too much else to do with your mana. You can play 2 lackeys with it.
Yeah, but they're not really doing much outside of...
Yeah. And then it's not like you're even getting more stats from playing 2 lackeys. I guess you're getting 1 more stat. You can get the plus attack, but...
Yeah,
no.
He feels the same way, so it's good.
Yep.
Faceless this next turn if you needed to, etc., etc.
Yeah. Or Bobson looks like... yeah, he's got the Pilgrim here.
Nice.
Kind of looking for a panic hunt, maybe to reset.
Hands now.
He will get
There's
the
a
Pocket
big-
Galaxy, which is...
That's an automatic one.
yeah. I mean, that's big for him, but he's starting to get a little bit low here.
Yeah, but maybe he's figuring the ping and the saber itself is going to take care of the 6/4. The
Yeah.
2. But
And plus, he does have a Quartet in hand.
Mm-hmm.
That will help him start to stabilize a bit. So yeah, I think that's, what was that? That was essentially, I believe, a turn 5. Turn
Pocket
5
Galaxy.
Pilgrim into Pocket Galaxy, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, man, turn 5 Pocket Galaxy. Could you imagine if Blizzard made that a thing?
I think people would just not play Hearthstone after that.
Yeah. And I'm really glad Pocket Galaxy was never 5 mana. That'd be just a really bad mistake.
Yep. It was a bad mistake as it was. I like the card myself and what it does, but
Yeah.
comes Quartet. And
Quartet and a Breeze. Oh, good top deck.
so, sapping that.
Looks like he's not going to decide to play the host game now. I mean, I like this though because he has a second hand sap in hand as well, so he can just game next turn.
Yeah. Rebobson's in a little bit of a little bit of a bind, but he could probably throw a freeze down.
He could just Frost Nova Doomsayer here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The end is coming!
The question is, what does Nerdstrom have in hand?
Sap.
Yeah.
That sap will take care of business.
Leroy would have just gotten the job done.
True.
Flat out, but will not be finding his way. I wonder if you ever... No, never mind. You wouldn't have the mana.
See,
I'm just trying to figure out if there's a way to kill this without having to use your sap.
so you got Goblin Lackey in your hand. So it's 3 with Seal of Fate. Can you do?
You're... Any way I'm seeing it, you're 1 off unless you get something wacky here.
Well, he's got actually the Devoted Maniac and then Lackey, but they'd have to.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's still off.
that's
by
still 1
Right.
off though. Faceless Lackey, if you... Yeah, Faceless Lackey into anything that doesn't have 1 attack here, basically. That's good enough.
Well,
That's big for him. Because now he can just save that second tap to play on the 3-card hut.
yep. Unless there's a blizzard that comes down, then it's a different story. But still,
Oh, that's a bad draw. Oh, that's a bad draw. He's looking for something. None of that. Oh, man. Flame Strike in most other situations would just be game winning here, but
yeah.
little too late.
Well played.
Not getting what he was looking for, and that will be the win for Nerdstrom.
Yep. So
Make it
tied for
1-1.
1-1 right now. Very good. Very good.
And like, honestly, Rebobson kind of had the dream opener there. Being able to ramp hard to get the Pocket Galaxy. It's just that while you are doing all that stuff, you're not really developing board that hard, and you got punished.
Garrosh versus Rexa!
Let the hunt begin. Victory or death!
As we're going to see Rebobson with his Highlander Hunter versus Nerdstrom's Galakron Warrior. But yeah, overall, not a great hand for Rebobson here. Looking pretty good for Nerdstrom. He'd like the Bomb Wrangler, because it's just insane with the Risky Skipper. But I think you're keeping most of this if you're Nerdstrom. Maybe not the Inner Rage. Oh, that's a shame. Throws away the Inner Rage to get an Inner Rage. You hate to see that. Oh, man.
It's like a boomerang. I don't want that. Yeah, you're having it. Okay.
I'm feeling a little bad for Rebobson here. His hand got a little bit lighter, but not much.
It's pretty chunky.
Yeah. Just gonna. Oh man, this is aggressive, and I love it. Oh no, but yeah, that gets them the fell wing. Or does it? Yeah, it does. That's a
I
don't know about you, but I think that's a pretty good turn one.
That is a super turn one.
Pretty good top deck from Rebobson, but it just dies. But I wonder if, he's gonna choose Andre, but I was gonna say if he just plays it out there as a sacrifice. Just to, say, hey, stop hitting my face.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Nerdstrom probably just gonna. I don't know. Depends on how greedy you want to get, because you can just play the risky skipper here, hoping to just play the Smith Master. I kind of like just playing the Armor Smith here just to get it all on.
Made to
Kidoki. What are we doing here? Inner Rage doesn't do anything.
No. He's probably just debating the weapon head or not. Oh man. Rebobson finding a secret, but I don't think that's what he wanted here. Bit of an awkward draw for Nerdstrom there.
Risky skipper.
Yeah. He's probably gonna play one of them. I would
Armor up and play one of them.
Yeah. I think he might think about interraging as well.
Yeah.
You will.
Double risky skipper.
I'll show you who's boss.
Nope.
Yeah, looks like that seems pretty bad to damage all your stuff. Yes, you're gonna gain like a ton of armor, but
Yeah.
what I believe he only has one invoke, so Scion not unlocked. So.
I must choose.
Decides not to do much else. Not that he could anyway. So.
Yeah. A few decisions to make here. Probably
No, I don't know if I'd put that down there, but maybe Ziliax maybe would have been. Oh, sorry. Ziliax is 4.
Yeah. Oh
Wow.
man, Nerdstrom. This is dirty. Oh, that is so strong.
Holy moly. Town Crier.
I mean, question is with Town Crier, do you want to do 1 damage to all your stuff again? Actually, it'll be 2. You
Yeah.
have to trade in the skipper. I think he's probably just gonna trade skipper and 3-2 in. And then you go face and other 3-2, and then you can play the Fell for free. Yeah. So again, question is, does he want to do additional damage to all this stuff? Or actually, you don't even have to. Oh, yeah. Oh, now he's playing the Bellwing. I do not like that play. Yeah, and then
Ouch.
he with the Rat Trap too. Yeah, I don't like how that ended up. That's gonna be Ziliax. This is where Rebobson's gonna start turning this game around.
You don't see Rat Trap too much in Hunter as a choice, or at least I haven't anyway. But
No, I'm also questioning why do you play the Scion there if it gets noted Maniac?
that's interesting.
Noted Maniac's just better in like every way there, correct? Am I crazy? Or?
I would think so, but
Yeah.
snap pick, who knows? Maybe you just get
Yeah,
frustrated with it and
might be, yeah. Nerdstrom's gonna play the Divinomaniac here. It looks like.
Take out the
Maybe.
rat, or
Oh yeah, I think you have to take out the rat. You can't afford to continuously be taking 6 from it. Or maybe
with Awaken.
yeah, 4 with Awaken because you see your opponent has a snake
What
trap.
now?
And that looks- Oh, or he's just going upstairs. Okay. You know what? I don't hate that. Actually.
Beat me up. Come on, let's go.
Yeah. Because he's probably figuring if this game goes long, I'm losing regardless, so I need to end this thing fast. But Rebobson has all the options he could ever want.
Yep. So he's got. Well, you could probably throw down Bran there for sure. I think that would be a better choice right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. And then you probably just put like 2-3 into the 2-2 and then clock him for what would that be? 15? Take him down to 15, and then you're just looking to end the game next turn.
There's not much he can do outside of that, but we both know from caster vision he can invoke twice.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Yeah. He's going to end up going with Zephyrus here. I'll give him
Ooh.
Heal Block. Yeah, what, he was probably afraid of like some sort of Leroy point?
Yep.
If it was like Leroy Interage and then yeah, summon a copy of it. Nerdstrom will get the Galakron, however, it's not fully invoked. So he's probably getting it up to the full invoke. While also getting some more.
So bump into the.
Yeah, he bumped into the 3-2 to trigger the snake. Actually, I think I would have rather bumped into the 2-3. I mean, I guess it's. Are you more afraid of a secret or the additional face? I think, me personally, I'd like to take away the snake box level. So what is that? That is 6, 7, 8, 9, plus another 8 from the Bran, or 8 from Leroy Hero Power, either way. That'd be 17 where Bob can push here.
Close. Now, if Rebobson threw that Bran down last turn.
Yeah, he would have been. He could have been threatening lethal here. But I definitely like, the safe play to armor up a bit, Like, you definitely have a lead here, and I like, playing around a little bit, like, fluky lethal you could have coming at you. He's thinking, I think you just slam Bran here. You can even play the blazing battle map. Yep. It comes down to 4 and he's gonna need a miracle here.
Yeah.
Ion's good, but
Nope. Oh, nope, still not doing it.
This time, but
kind of something interesting to mention too is that we could see Rebobson was probably finishing off the game that turn, but if somehow he didn't have lethal, Nerdstrom would have had lethal there.
He would have, yeah.
Yeah, without the shield block, so that could have ended up making a difference. Again, I think Rebobson had more than enough damage to finish the job that turn. But in case he didn't, then good on him.
Garrosh versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
victory or death.
Okay, just want to update our viewers. Rebobson and Liquidox had to reschedule their match because Itachi. Sorry, did I say Rebobson? Itachi and Liquidox had to reschedule their match because Itachi's sick. So hopefully he feels better later.
Oh, okay.
So unfortunately, we just got one match tonight or today, and there will be 2 matches tonight. So.
All right, sounds good. And then once again, like you said, hope Itachi feels better. But yeah, Rebobson with a pretty good looking hand here.
Mm-hmm.
He has the Reno. He has, you know, the Dragon Caster to maybe get a big spell out a turn early.
The big
Nerdstrom.
giant to boot.
Yeah. The chopper. And then what I do believe if we're good on set. I believe if Book of Specters hits 3 here, then he could just giant next turn. That will not happen. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Wow.
That is really unfortunate.
There's not too many spells in
No.
in Mage as it is, and to have those two pop up is pretty unfortunate, but that's the chance you take when you're doing the Mage thing.
Yeah.
I wonder.
I just did a quick count. It seems to be 8 spells. So yeah,
8?
that's...
Yeah, 8 out of 30.
Yeah, so like on average, you should probably discard 1, or like I think a little less than 1.
I see a vision in the flames.
So yeah, to have that happen is very unfortunate. But you know, sometimes it happens, and there's not much you can do about it.
Nope. Nerdstrom throwing down the Acolyte. Interraging it. Seeing what card he gets.
Awaken.
Hold on to that. Oh, I'm not gonna hold on to it, okay.
See, Rebobson probably just dropping a giant here, I would assume.
Yeah. A grumpy
Oh man,
giant.
that was not. You know, it was a really good play to know that he was going to draw the chopper this turn to get rid of it last turn.
That's very well played by Nerdstrom there. Knew he was going to top deck the ritual chopper. Get to the chopper.
You know, apparently these are the kind of skills that you need to play in Pro Series.
Yep.
Just knowing what you're going to top deck. He's gonna make the trade there.
Produce the bomb.
And I wonder if he just awakens afterwards.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. So he awakens, which then might be a bigger chance to hit the giant.
Yeah.
With the bombs, the 2 bombs.
You might as... I mean, you're probably gonna attack.
Interesting.
Interesting. No,
Okay. Just wanted to see what giant tastes like, and that was it.
Yeah. Gonna coin out a power of courage in here with the Dragon Caster Grade. And it.
Wow. I didn't even see what choices he actually had.
Yeah. There was that, there was Spark Drill, and there was something else.
Okay,
I
so
didn't see the third.
best out of 3 there, so.
Yeah, I was just wondering about Nerdstrom deciding to kill the giant versus swinging face there. I kind of like taking your opponent down to 9. I mean, obviously you're afraid, you know, of 8 swinging back the other way and then not being able to deal with that, but you could have had a chance to maybe finish off your opponent this turn.
Yeah.
Looks like he might just play the Kronks here to draw his Galakron.
I wonder.
Maybe he naturally draws first. Town Crier.
Yeah, let's see what this bomb does. Because you can probably Scion. But I guess he's not going that way.
Practice your skill.
Straight bomb. And then looks like weapons going face. The bomb goes. Oh, that's a very interesting decision because weapon face allows him to play the 3/3, but that would have been a very clean trade onto the 6/4.
Precision.
Ooh.
That's
Ouch. That was a quick grab. Didn't even think that was a mech, but now I learned it is a mech.
yeah. And that might explain why he chose that option. If he was, you know, trying to go for the big Zilly plus.
pain, speak to me.
He has the fully invoked Galakron. But he has to start fearing of his own face health here too.
You don't Reno here, do you? No.
Winds of the south, come to my aid.
You never want to give your opponent just 3 deaths.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah. Yeah, Nerdstrom in an awkward spot here. He almost has to Scion.
Yep. I would think you have to.
I wonder if you ever bump the 1/3 into the 6/6 first.
See what you get.
Yeah, because like you have to draw here. You can't just play Scion instead. Or maybe you can. Nerdstrom. You do get the button hit once you're starting to get healthier. But I feel like you're just not putting enough board pressure on.
So this gives...
Pocket Galaxy?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then exactly what I was saying. You're not putting enough board pressure on, so you're just... Obviously... Oh, man. Good draw from Nerd. Yeah.
Good top deck.
Yeah, he's looking for something across two here. Or one with the Risky Skipper, no arrow. Oh, my God, the armor.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Got some major tempo coming up right now.
I'm just gonna take the attack instead. I don't hate that. Yeah, because you know what? Yeah, I like that because you're looking just to... You can close this down next turn with Leroy.
Our home.
There is gonna stand in the way. Alright, so if you would go... If you put your weapon into the card type, then you go Risky Skipper, Leroy, and then Bloodsworn Mercenary. Is that enough damage? So what that clears it off, you would have 4 plus 6 plus 6 is 16. Your opponent's at 20. So no, you're 4 off. Actually, no, you could be 3 off if you trade the 1, 3, and 3, 2 in instead of the weapon.
So what about Galakron right now?
Risky
Sorry,
Skipper.
Krunks. So you do Krunks, but that wipes out your board too at the 5. Yeah.
I'll show you who's boss!
Looks like he might just go with this plan anyways because you kill the whelps as well. So you're definitely putting in the... Or actually, he might... Yeah. No, yeah, you might just play like Armor Smith and then...
Made to fit.
Yeah, I like this. Oh, yeah, I like this a lot because then now the Mania is a lot better. Right now it's not.
Gotta hurry though.
Yeah. Alright, he'll get everything off.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that is. Looking for the flame strike will be big here.
There it is.
He will hit it. Oh man. Alright, but does he have it? Leroy plus that 8, yeah, that's exact lethal, I believe, right?
I think so.
Leroy is 8, and then 8 with the inner rage, and then you double it with the mercenary, and then you hit your hero power. That's 19 on the dot and 10 mana exactly.
Wow. We're going to a game 5, folks.
Yes, we are.
Your flaws are your strength.
Well played.
Rebobson with the well played.
Yeah. Now, honestly, that was very well played. That was.
Yep. That Galakron saved Nerdstrom from pretty much an imminent game over for him.
Mecha Jaraxxus versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
You face Mecha Jaraxxus!
Here's the matchup I was looking for.
Yeah, this should be good.
You can see a couple cards disappear from Rebobson's hand. Probably.
Yeah, I would imagine. few disappearing from nerdstroms as well.
Yeah.
Let's see if let's see if Rebobson can do a little better with the Book of Specters this time.
Yeah.
Little unfortunate for him last time.
Yeah, it's okay if he's got the spells in his hand.
Yeah, yeah, nice to have another spell already in your hand. Can you give it a
Gonna
try?
throw that out there and see what happens. 1,
It's 1,
2,
2, 3. Nice.
nice.
Man, it's a shame he doesn't have the Mountain Giant in hand, because that could just come down this turn.
Job's done.
So there's some bad luck. Albatross.
Yeah. Oh, but there's the Mana Saber. So he could...
Zephyrs?
Probably...
Or another bad luck.
Probably another bad luck, because the Zephyrus isn't online.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's gotta be yellow, fellow. I'm so observant when it comes down to this game. I probably would have just thrown that down and said, shenanigans. What kind of shenanigans is this? Hearthstone cheats.
I mean, that was like me last night when I was trying to say... I can't remember who it was, but trying to tell them to coin out the Caligos.
Yeah, yeah. Trying to remember now too.
Yeah, there's some choices. He could always
Blight.
just go with...
Dragon Blighter?
Yeah.
Destroy.
I think I kind of like that. You're just making the biggest move out of it. Putting the most power.
Because we have caster vision, there's no way that Rebobson can
Yeah.
do things, but he went with the Albatross play.
I kind of like that too. Interesting.
He didn't
yeah, right.
attack?
Or I think he... No,
Oh, he
attacked
did.
Before.
Yeah. Just didn't see it.
Yeah. And then plus I like the Cultist play too, because it gives you a little bit of clean it up.
That was a quick
Malagos
snap.
is intellect, aka what's that card called? Oh my god, sprint.
Sprint, yep.
Jeez.
Show.
3 mana draw 4 seems pretty good to me. I don't know about you. Seems pretty good.
Let's do it. Throw it down there. Come on.
Yeah, he's... I think Maniac's the best play here. Yeah, you can Maniac, use that skill up to 3-1, and then bump him in the game. I think that
Bump. Ping that off.
That was bad. But definitely think Flame Strike is big. I'm just wondering... I mean, I think he has to know that Nerdstrom is a zoo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which is a really fast Flame Strike pick. So, I mean, yeah, to be fair, this deck can go wide with all the invoke stuff. So you like having that backup option to deal with it.
Do you play Grey Hair?
I don't know. I'm personally like... I don't know if you want to be more greedy with it. I don't know if you think you can get more value out of it. Because this is a good use of it, but... Definitely, you can probably use it to deal with, like, a few more minions down the line.
Must destroy.
Honestly, I don't hate just dropping Kronks here.
Mm-hmm.
Though,
Zilliax would be okay too.
yeah. Like, the issue with Kronks is this is probably a matchup where you want to save it for the... What's it called? The devastation.
Mm.
I think he is just... Yeah, I think he's just gonna go with... End up going with the Blade afterwards? Have a Blade.
Nope, got the Galakron, so...
Oh, we got the Galakron too. Good move not using the Kronks like I would've. Man, once again, Nerdstrom with that really good top deck
Yep.
IQ. Oh man, Rebobson's been really good at getting that Pocket Galaxy.
It's another
Either on-
breath.
Either like on 7 or before 7. Yeah, another breath lines up really well here. Looks like he's gonna
Yes, I will
worship her.
destroy them.
See what he gets. Alex.
Dark skies, but that would kill his board too. So
Yeah. Doesn't seem too good here, but yeah, I think Nether Breath just lines up very well. And then you're pushing another 5. Yeah, we'll take this as I mean, I was gonna say Flame Strike, but I feel like Reno's just better here.
Reno's cleaner.
Well, yeah, like Reno does the job. It leaves you a body
Oh.
behind. I guess Reno can like also be used as a single target removal. I guess sometimes. I don't know. I kind of like leaving the body behind. But
Yeah.
This your skin.
it's like it's a thing that might pay off.
So is that a fully evoked? Nope. One more.
Nope, one more. Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like that choice is gonna pay off because he's probably going to.
The future is
Or no, yeah, he's gonna find the pilgrim.
You're in my
Something
hands now.
I'm gonna find blue.
The tools of creation.
Power of creation. Unable to play that, but it's double to snap.
Behold the tools
Rebobson
of
with a-
creation.
Quick plays there. It's at 15 health, which is pretty scary at this point.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to think of like the ways that this the warlock can deal damage from hand. I don't think there's really a ton. Looking at the deck, yeah, it's not like they don't run Leroy.
Well, right now he's got a Snip Snap and a Zilliax that can go take care of either the Luna or...
Yeah. He's just gonna dark stab.
Yep.
Yeah,
Double skies.
first one was kind of unfortunate. I didn't clear anything, but he had the double anyways, so I don't think it really mattered. Nerdstrom doesn't have to be like awfully scared here because he's fairly healthy.
So you just hero power?
I'm thinking about Smith. I like hero power because I want to start getting through my deck to turn the Alex and the Zephyr somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see the merit to just, advancing the board. Like there was...
I see a vision in the flames.
Frost Nova.
Oh, darn. I wasn't thinking. I was, like, wondering why the Alex wasn't glowing yellow for Rebobson. I wasn't even thinking that he has 4 Albatrosses
Yeah,
in
he's
his
got-
deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And they haven't come out yet at all, so...
Yeah. Yeah.
That is a big board.
Yes, it is. And not too
Zephyrus.
many good ways to answer it.
Zephyrus is not online either still, so...
Yeah. Yikes. He doesn't, he has the Plague of Flames, but he's used most of his big board generation already.
Must
He's used the
destroy.
Cultist, he's used the Maniac, he's used the Shield.
You can
And
still... You can still Zilliax on top of Snip Snap, but you're not desperate for health right now.
Yeah, you're still fairly healthy.
Unless he wants to do Plague, like bump into this and then do Plague.
I would say my Zilliax into a bot, but that's not killing anything. This is just very unfortunate for Nerdstrom. He has a very full hand, but none of it can line up against this stuff at all.
So you're just rolling the dice on what's
Yeah.
going to get taken out?
Domain Plague.
Oh!
2/2. Oh, that was actually pretty good, all things considered.
I'd take that.
Hit the hit the best target and the third best
I
target.
bring life.
But here comes Alex, and nerdstrom is all of a sudden looking kind of dead. He's gonna need. Oh no, Fiendish Rites is not it.
That's
Tap.
not it either.
No. Might just play a Ziliax here and just nothing. Just not attack with it. Maniac. You have to play the Ziliax here, right? But are you? Wait, I think he's still
yeah.
dead.
He's dead regardless and hoping for a taunt here, maybe.
Yeah.
Doesn't get it.
Not those.
But he could
I don't
eat
think
it.
he was
Well
hoping
played.
for those. He
No.
can sack pact.
Yeah, get 5 health, but I think he still gets dinged anyway.
Impressive.
16. That's still exact lethal. On board for Rebobson with the hero power. Rebobson gonna do it. Gonna sneak out the 3-2 win there.
Awesome. Well, that about does it so far. I'm just going to see if Rebobson has time to do an interview.
Yeah. That was a good match. And yeah, that is going to extend FTL's lead up to 8-2, I believe. Over Top West now. So yeah, they're looking in a pretty good spot. Again, there are still it's not like Hero and Legacy where it ends next week. There is still a few more weeks after next week, so not like they're, in the final push yet, but still they're getting there. Points are still important regardless.
Okay, Rebobson said he can join us, so let's get him in here. Good day, sir.
Hello.
Howdy.
Congratulations on the win.
2 weeks in a row. Bug.
Pog champ for sure. So got one big win for FTL again.
Yep. We may need that. It's probably one of our games. DQ.
Ooh, okay.
Really?
That one. For sure.
So
That's quite a
go-
quick one.
yeah. So what was your favorite point besides winning out of this match? Like,
So I think you probably noticed I was playing super far. I did notice that when he was struggling a bit with his time management.
yeah,
So there were some, ends of turns which were definitely a bit wonky, like the rat trap versus the hunter
Yeah.
warrior,
yeah,
and there were some things in that mage warlock game as well where I could tell he was panicking, so I just played as fast as possible. That did mean I missed some shit, like when I just didn't Ray of Frost mage versus rogue. I realized that one just after I pressed turn and was like, oh,
oops, yeah.
yeah, possibly lost that game because of that, but still got the win. All
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, very, very. I like hearing that mindset because we were mentioning how fast you were playing, but I kind of like the mind games you were playing there to keep him feeling pressured.
Yeah, like I just saw like he was trying to use his full turn, so I didn't want to give him any of my turn to think about doing anything.
Yeah.
And it seemed to pay off because I felt like in the last game he just sort of gave up. In
Yeah.
The second to last turn.
Yeah, he didn't really have too much of a response after. So, and
Yeah, he was a little bit wasteful with the plagues, I think.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like, I will give you that, but like, if you could have seen his hand, he really did not have too many other options. He did not draw well that game.
Yeah, that's fair. It's not a great matchup either, so
No.
Yeah,
he was
no.
really expecting to win it.
and your Book of Specters was burning a few,
Yeah.
but you're getting that dragon and the zero cost
All my-
pocket.
I drew all my expensive stuff really early.
Yeah,
So I was just kind of top decking for like the middle of the game. So nope, dragon casting. Thanks.
Yep. I'll take that.
Yeah, it was an enjoyable
Yep.
series. It's either we're 2-0 up or we're 2-1 up.
Yep.
Not sure yet, but
We will see.
fingers crossed. Yeah, we're in first place because Beard Boy's got stomped.
They got rolled by the rainbow.
Yeah,
That was a upset. Big time.
definitely.
Or planned. Who knows?
What they're planning to come second.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we can get first this week, next week we're playing Propane Gang. So we should be able to stack up some points there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So, is there any final comments you want to make before you take off?
I don't think so. Just FTL.
There you go.
Yeet. Peace out.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the pub.
Yeah. All right,
right.
buddy. Enjoy yourself. Thanks for joining us tonight. And congrats on the win.
For Gus and guys, have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Peace out, everybody.
Well, pretty exciting match.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad to go fast. I'm still basically happy that we don't have in those crazy control matches where it's
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. It's very, very nice not having the
marathon matches
2 hour
back to
matches.
3 hour match that you and I have done. So
Yeah.
but
Oh god. I just remember one of the worst was the duo series finals.
Yep.
It lasted because they had to play a second match afterwards because it was like the double elimination.
Mm-hmm.
So it ended up lasting until 3 in the morning.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's about doing it for us.
Yeah.
So we will let you guys get back to your day, and would like to thank you guys for joining Saturday Schoolstone.
Yeah.
Thanks,
We'll
everybody.
See you guys tonight with Donde for his matches.
Exactly. Yep.
I guess.
Okay, man. Have a good day.
See ya.
Let battle begin!